Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. I don't know how this one's going to turn out. We've never done one of these before. It's going to be a little bit challenging getting the right position for it, but it should work, hopefully. I don't know how big we're going to make it. Ah, fuck. Just pressing the wrong buttons, unfortunately. I'm just having just a little bit of a nuisance, this user interface. But I can't blame everything on it. Okay, let's see what this is. Let's see what it is. It's a book, not a book, it's a magazine. I think it's about beading. It's to do with beading, creative beadcraft. Well, I don't know if it's called creative, I think it's something else. We are interested in this. I don't think it's called bead and jewellery, I think it's called. Bead and jewellery. It's beading magazine. And we're interested in this moose-shaped thing. So we want the moose, but basically this is a beading magazine. So it's for beading, and we just have to hold on to here as much as we can, and while dropping the dock feeder. Sorry about the bad camera work, it's really shit. I don't know how well this is going to work. Yeah, that looks interesting. I do think maybe we've got to push it up a lot, because we've got the moose just sitting on the edge there. We didn't want that. So we're going to have to, I think it's got to go up, if I remember correctly. I'm just going to hold the dock feeder and I'm just going to lift it slightly while moving it up. I don't know how far that's gone. Going to push it higher and maybe pull it across. I don't know. We're not going to pull it across yet. Yeah, that looks a lot better, although now it's too high. We've now got the moose cut off at the top, which we don't want. And I think the enlargement might be too large anyway, so I'm just going to pull it down. But the moose appears to be and his nose is still not close enough to the edge, which I don't like. So I'm going to trying to think how I'm going to do that. Move up or move down and across. So I'm just using the camera hand here to help me, and we're just going to move him across. I think we've got him enough across, maybe too much. Yeah, that looks interesting, but the moose is too far close to the edge. We seem to be just cutting in and out and off, and maybe we have to push him in again. But he's in a better position when it comes to the vertical. You can just see his horn there as well. Fuck, I just dropped my phone. I just dropped my fucking phone. I'm not very steady. I nearly dropped it in my last demo as well. Fortunately, it was on the bed and not on the fucking floor. But I really find that annoying that I just haven't got much of a steady hand today. My hand is very unsteady. It really is. It's really difficult for me for some reason. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. The moose's nose is just touching the edge there. Wondering if we're going to leave it like that or maybe change it or leave it like that. It could look really quite interesting. Wondering if that's going to be the center. So that looks like a moose. I don't know for sure if it is a moose, but it looks like one. So I'm just touching the corners there as much as I can with this moose. This is been a tricky one, but not as tricky as some that I've done. So this is our moose, a moose piece. So we just got these mirrored pieces that we're slotting in to make this a complete job, or a piece of art, should I say. It's a piece of photocopier art, so making this nice. Yeah, okay. That looks really quite interesting. I think now we can call this moose demo quits.